Hello, my name is Gary, and welcome to Degrassi Corner, and today I am in my nostalgia feels because 15 years ago today, on June 4th, 2004, it was the first time that I ever watched a brand new episode of Degrassi. I started watching Degrassi in 2004. The first episode that I ever saw was the TNG Season 3 episode Against All Odds, and that got me hooked into a Degrassi marathon, which basically led into me watching the new episodes of Degrassi that were airing during the summer of 2004. The End was airing the final third of Degrassi TNG Season 3 that summer, excluding Accidents Will Happen, of course. And on June 4th, 2004, it was a Friday night. I believe 8 p.m. was the premiere time. I finally got to experience a new episode of Degrassi. It was the episode This Charming Man. This, of course, was the episode. It was after Sean and Emma had broken up, and Emma was kind of salty that Sean had moved on to Amy very quickly after their breakup. And she also knew that Sean and the group that he was hanging out with, Jay, Alex, Towers, that they were the ones who were responsible for stealing Snake's laptop. So she basically spends the episode trying to get Sean in trouble, and that comes at the expense of hurting her relationship with this new guy, Chris. And also the B-plot in this episode, which I think is somewhat of a very loose throwback to a Degrassi Junior High episode where they had Joey, Snake, and Arlene doing driver's ed. Well, in this episode, it's Paige, Spinner, and Jimmy. They're all taking driver's ed, and it turns out that Paige has a crush on their driving instructor. So I've got so many feels about this, man. It's been 15 years that I've been watching Degrassi. It's crazy. And not only did I watch that episode, I also think about the Degrassi fandom back in the day and how everybody congregated at theend.com. I found an old post from the End moderator, The Mary, from 15 years ago today, where she was talking about how the new episode was going to be airing tonight. By the way, it's also Shane Kipple's birthday on June 4th. It's crazy. He turned 18 on this day back in 2004. And she also talks about this contest they did back in the day. It was called Get a Shot at a Spot on Degrassi. It was a contest where you literally had the ability to win your way onto the set of Degrassi and actually be in an episode. I don't remember who won that contest, and I don't think they had any speaking lines. I think they were just an extra who appeared in a scene or something. It was still really cool, though. The End really spoiled us, man, back in the day, with promos, contests, community, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, just thinking about, Degrassi back in the day, the old school Degrassi TNG, and there is absolutely no way that I ever would have predicted that I would have been a Degrassi fan for as long as I have been. I got a quick question for you. What was the first new episode of Degrassi that you ever watched? The first time you ever watched a brand new episode of Degrassi on TV, if you ever got the chance to do so. And all of my throwback Degrassi TNG folks, if you remember those The End days, share your favorite moments with me down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in and for sharing in this Degrassi TNG nostalgia with me. And if you enjoy it, make sure that you subscribe to Degrassi Corner for stuff like this and more. Thank you so much again, and I'll catch you next time.